The candidates for the general election are all set, and the campaigns are shifting into higher gear.
In Talking Points, Esme Murphy looks at this November's key matchups and what voters can expect.
If you're a Republican, the matchups for the fall have never looked more promising. Republican analyst Amy Fredrickson.
This expands the map for the Democrats and the Republicans, with a real opportunity for pickup for the Republicans in a state that no one has looked at in 20-plus years.
But in Peggy Flanagan's big DFL Senate win, DFL analyst Abu Amara sees a national trend.
Peggy Flanagan continuing the trend we're seeing across the country, with progressives winning against moderate and competitive Senate races.
The governor's race will pit Senator Amy Klobuchar against House Speaker Lisa Demuth. Klobuchar, with her decades of double-digit wins and across-the-aisle bipartisan deals, was the pre-primary poll favorite. Klobuchar is expected to capitalize on the president's low approval numbers.
Donald Trump controls the House, he controls the Senate, he controls the White House. The sentiment of the country is going to be anti-Republican.
But it's been years since Klobuchar has faced as strong a candidate as House Speaker Demuth, who has negotiated a seemingly impossible balancing act with a tied Minnesota House of Representatives.
Don't count Lisa Demuth out. This was a massive victory. She's an outstanding candidate.
And for the U.S. Senate, Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan was outspent 4-1 in her primary, but trounced Representative Angie Craig by almost 20 points.
Peggy Flanagan has activated a base of people within the state of Minnesota and is able to ride a progressive wave.
In the Senate race, Republicans have sent through charismatic former television and radio broadcaster Michelle Tafoya. Tafoya has already been running for weeks against fraud scandals.
It's going to be the #1 issue. It has to be. There's just no way to ignore it, and it got largely and completely ignored in this primary. It got almost completely ignored. The only person bringing it up was Michelle Tafoya in some of her commercials.
And Esme Murphy joins us now. You and I, we had talked about this before, about these candidates. Lisa Demuth winning, Michelle Tafoya winning. Right. Neither of them had their party's endorsement. And there are Republicans who are really excited about the potential of them, you know, moving ahead. Does the party endorsement really matter?
Well, that was the question you asked me on election night, and I said that's a really good question. I mean, it really is not clear. Republicans traditionally stick with their endorsed candidates through the primaries. This time they didn't, and Republicans have never been more optimistic about their chances. So it's a really interesting time, and a lot of Republicans are asking that very question, Amelia.
We got to ask, has Senator Klobuchar addressed the fact that House Speaker Lisa Demuth is maybe a more competitor than she's had to face in recent years?
She says she is taking nothing for granted. It is true Klobuchar has faced some very weak candidates in her Senate runs, but part of that is because mainstream Republicans have frankly been too scared to run against her because she's so popular. In 2024, Joe Biden beat Donald Trump in Minnesota by 4 points. Amy Klobuchar beat her Republican opponent that year by 16 points.
Wow. Well, this was a record turnout for the primary in a non-presidential year, 25%. Are both parties expecting this in November?
You know, both are thinking it's definitely possible. The modern record for a non-presidential year in the general election in Minnesota is 2.6 million votes set in 2018. That's a 64% turnout. Both sides say they think a record, because people are so engaged, could happen this year too. One interesting footnote, and this is, I think, very important. There were 1.1 million people who voted in the primary. About 700,000 were Democrats and 400,000 were Republicans. So there was a much higher turnout by Democrats. If those figures, if those numbers hold up, it's going to be a good November for Democrats.
Yeah.
And then we have to ask you, if Klobuchar does win the governor's race, what happens as far as a successor for her?
Right. Well, I tried to get this answer yesterday, and she acknowledges that. She says she's not going to jump the gun. She's going to wait until after the election. She has to get through the election first. But it is completely up to her.
It's up to her.
It's completely up to her. She gets to choose. She did allude to a process that's going to exist, perhaps with a committee and some other things, but it is up to her, and that will be one of the big questions if she wins in November.
Does Angie Craig's name go into that short list?
A lot of people are urging her
Governor
to consider.
Walz'
Interesting.
Well, I don't know about that, but a lot of people are urging her to consider Angie Craig.
All right.
Thanks, Esme. You can see more of Esme's conversation right now by going to our YouTube channel. Just search for Talking Points.